G'day guys, and welcome back to another live stream on the Wednesday night. Hope you have all had a good week, and hopefully you got out and actually did some shooting. So it has been a crazy week and a fantastic week for some news that we'll talk about as well. So tonight, Jason is still on holiday, so you're stuck with me again all night, and we are going to have you guys on the show. So I'll just put the link up now. Here we go. The link is in the chat room, so it's also in the description down below. So jump on that, into the queue, and we will discuss anything you want to about guns or any topic you want to talk about. So you guys will be the co-host of tonight, which will be fantastic. So get ready and jump in because we want to kick this off as soon as we can. So obviously you have heard about the great news of Carl Rittenhouse getting off this week, which was fantastic. He is an innocent man and a free man now. And I'm assuming you like me, and you are having an absolute field day watching all the lefties absolutely lose their minds about it, which is which has really made my week. And the video I put up this week has been one of the fastest growing videos I've ever had, with all the left wing media absolutely just losing the plot about uh, him winning his self defense case. So it was a great verdict for the young guy, and it's fantastic to see that he won't be spending his he's up to 60 years, I think it was. He was going to be, he could have been sentenced to if it all went south for him. So it was a great outcome. So it's it's been great. So go check out the video I put up on the media losing their minds. So now, also after this live stream, about 15 minutes later, I will have a live premiere of a video on my other channel on building the gun shed. So I'll be in the live chat to talk about the actual process of the video and answer any of your questions. So the link is in the description. So that will be starting about 15 minutes after this live stream finishes. I think it's 8:15 in Queensland and 9:15 in Victoria and New South Wales. So please jump on and support my other channel and subscribe. I need more subscribers to it, and you'll see the new video on what I'm building. So definitely go and see that. So we had one person I was just about to bring up, but he disappeared for tonight. So definitely jump on, and we will talk about whatever you want. So guys, jump in the live stream, and we'll just chat about anything. I'll bring up the link again. The link's also in the description of this video. There we go. And we have Jess here. Oh, no, they're gone. People are coming in, then coming out again. So anyone who wants to talk, jump in and we will start talking about guns. So I'll just go through a couple of these questions. But before we start, I do want to thank the NSC for sponsoring this live stream tonight. As you know, they have been great supporters of this channel. for over a year now, which has been really, really good. And they are your genuine reason to hold a firearm in Victoria, New South Wales, and Queensland. And far as I can see, they're the only one where you can actually see where their money is going, where your membership money is going. They've won several cases, overturned a couple of gun bans, and helped a lot of shooters out. And we've got a bit of information coming up on them helping other shooters out in the coming weeks. So definitely join up with the NSC. Their links in the description as well, along with the link for tonight. So we do have our first person, Mr. M. Trundle. I hope you're ready because you're about to come on. G'day, mate. How are you?
Not bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, good. So, yeah. So, what do you want to talk about,
Mate, just enjoy watching the show every week and just wanted to get on and say we appreciate you putting it on for us, mate.
Oh, more than welcome. It's a lot of fun. It's yeah, one of my highlights of the week. So, tell us a bit about your shooting. What do you like shooting, and what's your favourite sort of discipline or rifles?
Mate, favourite rifle's got to be the 45-70, Henry lever action.
Oh, nice, nice.
We're up in Queensland. We've got our own property out here, so yeah, we get to do shooting whenever we want to.
Oh, nice, nice. You got much game up there on your land?
Yeah, mate. Got pigs, foxes, all the regular stuff, rabbits, hares.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I was just talking to a mate this
enough
week.
To keep us busy.
That's it. Just talking to a mate this week, and he said we're going up to over Christmas to his friend's property, and it'd been absolutely dead. But since the rain started, all the wildlife has come out. So it's good to see. So
we've had a lot of rain this last week, mate, and it's really coming on.
Yeah, it's pouring down here as well. So how far out of Brisbane are you?
4 hours west, about half an hour west of Chinchilla.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, so one of the last places I went hunting was up there a few years ago.
There's still plenty of pigs around. They're breeding up the last season or so.
Oh, yeah. So you should have a good Christmas then.
Hopefully, get the kids out and get a few pigs and catch some yabbies and have a good time.
Oh, sweet, sweet. So what other rifles do you shoot?
A lot of 223. Got the Tika 223.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
But we also shoot a lot of Category H in at the club, and
nice.
Just a lot of 22s for fun.
Yeah, what sort of pistols do you have? You like using?
Got a Colt railgun in 22, and Ruger single 6.
Oh, nice. Yep.
And I just bought the oldest daughter a GSG 22 semi-auto.
Yep. That's is that the 1911 version of it?
In the GSG, it's 1911 model, but it's a lot of polymer in it.
Yeah. They're good guns. They're good guns.
For a first gun, it works quite well.
Yeah. I don't mind the old 22 pistols. I enjoy them a lot. Good, cheap fun. You can just go to the range and rattle off a ton, and it's not going to bust the bank.
That's it.
Yeah, especially when you got the semi-autos doing your mag dumps.
That's it too.
Yeah. So, how often do you get out? Do you work your land at all, or?
I actually have a job in town, but we shoot most afternoons on the farm.
Oh, nice, nice.
We got enough land we can do whatever we want, pretty much. So.
Oh, sweet.
We only got one neighbour within 5 kilometres, so lets us do what we want.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
The kids set up targets or do a bit of hunting at night or whatever they want to do.
Yeah, you tried any long range sort of stuff?
I have a little bit, but not a lot. I've never got right into it. I actually had a 308. I just sold it.
Oh, yeah.
I was using it for pig hunting, but now I've got the 45-70. I'm more keen on that, getting in close if I can.
Are you just running the iron sights on it, or you got a red dot, or what?
No, you don't put a scope on a lever action. That's just shooting my own cast projectiles, reload my own rounds, casting my own projectiles, 405 grains.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've done a bit of casting in the past. It's good. I enjoy the casting. A bit of relaxing afternoon over the fire.
Yeah, just sit out in the shed, cast a few projectiles, and then go and smack some steel.
Are you using the actual casting lead pourer, or just? I got a big wok. I just use a big wok and just pour it in.
No, I've actually bought the Lee 20-pound lead pot, the actual proper lead melting pot.
Yep.
And it comes up really good. I only recently bought it, and it works. Makes life so much simpler.
Yeah.
Especially loading buckshot and that.
Yep. Oh, that's all right. And what? So I've never used one. So when you turn it off, do you actually just leave the excess in there and then just cook it up again, or do you got to drain it and clean it out, or what? When you finish,
I just leave the excess in there. I don't know if that's what you should be doing, but it's never broken for me, so that's what I do.
Yep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's what I reckon.
I just mostly cast buckshot for the 12 gauge and the 45-70s.
What powders do you use in the 45-70?
I'm actually using 2207.
Oh yeah.
Which some people like, some people don't. But 50 grains of 2207 behind the 405 grain cast projectile, and it is out to 100 meters, insanely accurate.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't mind the old. Have you got the golden boy, the gold one, or the silver, and the Henry?
Just the standard blued model. I wish I had waited an extra 12 months and got the one with the loading port, but
oh yeah,
you take what you can get to. Mine's still the tube feed, so
yeah. Well, they're the originals, so yeah, I don't mind the tube feed ones.
Yeah.
It's
just a good gun. I've got a couple of Henrys.
Oh yep. Yeah, I like the Henry 22 they make. I think that's a good gun.
I've got the 22 Magnum lever action Henry.
Yep. Yeah, they're nice.
It's an accurate gun.
It is, yeah. I've used a couple of those, and they're very, very good guns. Yes. So, anything you guys want to talk about shooting or anything?
Not a lot, mate. Just wanted to ring up, tell you we appreciate the show. I watch it every week with my son William, so we just enjoy watching you. He's right here, actually.
Yeah, get him on. Hey, Will, how are you?
Oh, good.
Oh, that's sweet.
We just watch a show every week, mate. Out here on the farm, there's not a lot to do at night, so it's good to look forward to watching it.
Oh, nice. Hopefully the rain stops soon and you can get out and carry on shooting without going.
I hope so. We've had about enough.
So what about all the bans on the quad bikes? Is that affecting you out on your farm, or? Yeah, that's pretty bad. We pulled out of Australia.
We bought a couple of new Yamaha Grizzlies a few years ago, so we're pretty good.
Yep. So they still bring.
We don't have to worry for a few years.
Yeah. That's we just had a big Yamaha dealership open up down the road from my property, and they're devastated. No more quad bikes. All they got is ATVs. And,
some of those new Can-Am Gators are pretty good, though.
Yeah, good price as well.
Nearly as dear as buying a 4B.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. Is that and lighten it up and rip the doors off and just use that as a bush basher rather than spending $25,000 on a base model for an ATV.
We got the Can-Am one, and it is really good. Just a 3-seater.
Yep.
But they're not cheap.
No, they're not. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. But they can go a few more places than what a 4-wheel drive can go, I find as well.
They can, but they're noisy.
Yeah. I've seen a few of the electric ones starting to come out now.
I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, that's soon. You just read a few articles from overseas. They're developing electric ones, so deadly silent. So, which is good, I guess, if you're into electric.
Yeah.
But no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to say before we head off?
No, mate. Just want to say we appreciate the show.
Thank you so much. Now, I had a whole heap of more guys lined up, and they're all gone. As soon as you started talking, they all disappeared.
Well, if you're ever out of Chinchilla way, mate, give us a yell. Drop in. We'll take you shooting.
Oh, I love that. That'll be good. Yeah, I can. I can head out there for on holidays and that. That's never a problem because, I'm probably 5 or 6 hours, so it's not like it's days worth of driving.
Well, we got 15,000 acres, so that should keep you busy.
Oh yeah. Hit us up and send me a message on the Instagram. It's probably the easiest thing with your details, and I'll be able to give you a yell.
No worries, mate. See you then.
Be good. Cool. Alrighty. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Catch you, mate.
Catch you, buddy. See ya. G'day, JR. Sorry, didn't give you.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that.
And Robbo, you're next. So don't disappear on us, Rob.
Oh, thanks for the warning, Aaron. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, sweet. No worries. Good to see you on again, and thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries at all. That's the least I could do for this live stream.
Yeah.
I just wanted to. Last time I was on, I just wanted to. I didn't get a chance to salute Mr. Peter Zabradak and the NSC for last time. Thank you very much. Thank you for what you've done for shooters out there. We all appreciate it, and I try to encourage everyone I meet, everyone with license with firearms to join. So
yeah,
and Pete will be happy to know too that I've got my order for my shirt and my hoodies on its way. So that's great.
Sweet. Well, no one's entered the contest yet of having the photo taken outside their club. I've received no photos, and neither has anybody yet. Neither has Jason. So
yeah. Yeah, I got to get them first. So
you might be the
I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to turn up. As soon as they get here, me and my daughter are going to head down there, and we'll get a photo. Don't worry.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I didn't. M. Trundle was just on before. Yeah, he's not far from me actually. He's just up the road. I wasn't quite. I didn't hear exactly where he said. I heard half an hour from west of Chinchilla, so that probably be making miles or somewhere, was it?
Oh, he didn't say exactly.
No. Oh, I didn't hear. Oh, right, yeah. I'm from Chinchilla as well, so yeah.
Yep.
I'm just wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been out shooting out there lately?
No, it's been too wet, Aaron. It's just it's just too wet at the moment. I've been having a bit of fun with my drone, getting it, learning how to use it, footage and everything like that. So it's been good. Yeah, learning a lot. Yeah, how to keep them out of trees. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, mine's held together by duct tape now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen all your videos and I watched all your drone footage from your targets. It'd be pretty handy just to have it sitting there near a target at like 1,000 yards or something like that, so you can actually see it. Yeah, that would be handy. I'm going to use it for that as well.
Yeah, no, it is good. As long as you don't shoot it.
And I actually took it out the other day to and I sent a mob of kangaroos. I just wanted to see if it'd spook them. And I actually got really close to them, and I was like a couple of meters from them, and they were just sort of like, they could hear it, but it's like they couldn't see it. And when I moved the drone, the wind, from the props, actually you could see it blow the grass, and it just blew on them, and it startled them a little bit. But yeah, I got really close to them. I couldn't believe how close I got to them. So hopefully it's not going to startle a deer next year.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy a while ago, and he spent like 10 grand on a drone, and about 5 years ago with a thermal camera, and so you can switch between normal camera and a thermal camera, and he takes it out hunting and switches to the thermal, and so he's not spending. So when he's deer hunting, he just sends it up. So he's not spending half a day trying to figure out where anything is. He just sends it up, finds it, and then finds the deer and pigs and that, and he just walks in that direction.
I cannot believe how clear it is. So, like you zoom, you can have it up like 100 meters up, and you can zoom in, you can see it very clearly, and the images are so sharp.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
What brand did you get?
I got a DJI. I got the new Air 2S, not the Maverick 3, the Air 2S. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Learning how to use.
I got the very first one, the Maverick Air, and that's good. Unfortunately, I only get about 15 minutes fly time.
Yeah, I'll get half an hour.
Yeah, that's
I get half an hour flight time out of it, and I've got 3 batteries for it, so I have a fair bit of fun with it. Yeah, good.
Yeah, oh, that's all right. So, what have you been shooting lately?
I haven't been shooting anything. I've been doing some loading for friends actually as well. So, and I finally got my neck tension mandrel for my 270 WSM, so I could load them. So I've started doing some load development on it, but haven't fired a shot. They're still sitting in the box waiting to try them out. So, and different types of powder I'm going to use and try that out for me as well. So,
oh, that's cool. So you got property not far from where you are.
Yeah, just up the road. Yeah, and there's a friend. He's got a range set up there as well.
Oh yeah.
He's got steel targets. He even built a little shed, like a shack, and a bench in it and everything, like solid bench and everything like that. So you're out of the sun, you're under cover. It's brilliant. And put little stools around it, little bench stools around it and everything like that. And he's got a little clay target thrower there set up there as well. Yeah, a lot of fun. Steel targets just set up everywhere. It's good.
That's what's so good about Queensland. We can do that. You go to New South Wales and you lose your license if you did that.
Yep, exactly right. So lucky.
I don't know what the laws are in Victoria about plinking on private property, but I know in New South Wales you're not allowed to, because I know a guy who I was talking to, they're going to take his license off him for doing it.
No, that's a disgrace, mate. It's an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've actually, when you were talking about the Aussie Cossack, I actually never heard of him until you mentioned him, and I've been having a look at him. Yes,
pretty out there, isn't he?
He's out there. Right? He's braver than me, that's for sure.
He doesn't give a shit. He just
no, he doesn't, does he?
Well, he doesn't have anything to lose, like gun owners. No, he doesn't have any guns, so
no, that's right.
They really can't do anything to him.
Yeah, he's a legend, that's for sure.
Yeah, they got nothing to hold over his head. So
yes, like you said, it's really great news about Kyle Rittenhouse. Very, very good news there. Yeah, and the prosecution didn't really have a case there. It looked like they didn't even try. Really, didn't try that hard to try and convict him. But
they're clasping at straws, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They always do. I think it was just optics, Aaron. That's all it was. Make 18 jurors be responsible for him getting free instead of the authorities, I suppose.
I was actually surprised after 3 days of deliberation that he actually got off everything. I was surprised because I thought, there would have been some infighting. Apparently, there was 2 jurors I heard that were holding it up, that were on the fence.
Oh, rightio.
Yeah, so I was surprised. I thought maybe they'd come back with 1, maybe 2 charges. I think minimum he was looking at was 12.5 years, and maximum was 60 years.
Oh, it's a great result. Not just for that, it's for the country as well, for their rights over there. And it's a win for all over there.
I've had a few mixed comments about it all. People, going on about it, but people in other countries like Australia and New Zealand just don't understand. Not everyone, but a lot of people just don't understand that they have rights over there. They have rights to defend themselves. Not like here. You have the right to be
that's right.
in this country. People just don't understand it. And as he said he would never have carried a rifle if he was allowed to carry a concealed pistol. And if he was allowed to
that's right.
carry a pistol, this would never have happened because nothing would have been on show. But you can't do that till you're 21 over there. So even
you're right, mate. Sorry.
No, you're right. No.
What I can't get past is they're saying that he deliberately come there to stir trouble. What about every Black Lives Matter person that was there? Were they not there to stir trouble? They went there armed. They went there to cause trouble. He just went there to defend. That was it. They went. They were exactly right. And I just can't believe that they're all saying that he was the antagonist and everything like that. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah, he wasn't even there to defend himself. He was just there to help people out, and even helped even helped a lot of these lefties out.
Helped them out. All the media that was branding him like white supremacist and everything. I just could not believe it. And defending the people who are rioting, hurting people, damaging, burning properties, killing people even. It just boggles my mind. Just can't believe it. You just got to put your head in your hands and you just bloody cry sometimes. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, if you
the way the world's going.
If you watch the Tucker Carlson interview with him, he actually says he supports Black Lives Matters, which I thought, okay. I don't know if he said that to shut them up or he really does believe that. Because to me, they're a terrorist organisation, Black Lives Matters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm happy for the result, mate. Yeah. Very, very pleased.
It was fantastic. Yeah, it really was. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take up too much of anyone else's time who wants to come on. This is my second time on, so I wasn't going to come on. I was going to come on. I thought I would give someone else to go, but when you said no one else was online, I thought I'd come and just talk a bit of shit.
Yeah, we got two other people. Well. We got Rob next, and we got Yara Cobb. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
No,
after Rob. So
Peter Z.
Guys.
Peter Z. Salute, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Cool. Thank you so much, JR.
No worries. Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. And just want to thank Bushranger Brotherhood of Australia for the super chat. Guys, if you send super chats, of course, we'll answer your questions. He says, I haven't taken a photo at the range yet. However, I did rep the merch at the Melbourne Freedom Protest. Good stuff. So hopefully a few newbies join. Good stuff. Or send us a photo and we'll enter you in the contest. Sounds like we'll have two people. So there'll be a bit of a shoot-off between you and JR so far. So thank you so much, Bushranger. And we will bring in Rob. Good evening, Rob.
How's it going, mate?
Good and yourself? If you guys don't know Rob, if you don't know Rob, he has an awesome channel on Acme.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. I've been watching it. Yeah.
Oh,
no, I don't know much about it, but my neighbour who's selling his house around the corner, he was talking about it a few years ago. And I sort of just didn't hear about it for a while. And then started watching yours, and it's interesting. Really
well, it's weird because I've only just got back into shooting after the last time I shot. Before about 6 months ago was about when I was about 14 years old. Moved up from New South Wales to Queensland. And didn't really get back into it until 6 months ago, when the wife said, "Hey, I reckon I can outshoot you." So we took that as a challenge, and guess what? She can. So
who won?
She can do hole through hole at 100 meters with a Tikka T3 223. So I'm stoked, mate. Yeah.
Nice. So what guns do you like shooting? What do you shoot?
Oh, well, growing up, I learned on a G-Varm semi-auto 22, but we all know the history.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, that was pretty much what I was taught how to shoot on with the old man. I've got a Winchester 250 lever action. My dad's just signed over to me. 22 long rifle. I got a 12 gauge Mossberg bolt action. He signed over, and a 303-25 Mark III from Lithgow that he's just signed over. And I may have gone a little bit over the top and bought a couple over the last 4 or 5 months. So
sweet. Yeah. How you find brass for your 303-25?
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. I picked up a load. Luckily, I was in Queensland Shooter Supply over the Pistol Club here in Ippy, and there was a guy who was selling a load of his brass. He sold his rifle, or he wanted to get rid of it, so I picked up about 100 cases from him for a song. I picked up some freshly loaded stuff from Gold Coast Reloaders as well at one of the last Militaria fairs out at Belmont. I think I got about 40 or 60 freshly loaded, so those cases will come to me down the line. I just haven't. I really don't want to fire the rifle at the moment because the scope is all dodgy. The old man's scope was like the. Yeah, sorry, my phone's fallen. The hair in the actual scope itself, the scope's that old, was bent. And as someone pointed out to me, so I need a new scope for it. So as soon as I get that sorted, I'll be out there and I'll do some more shooting with that. And then eventually I'll do some load development and try and work out what works best for it. So.
Oh, nice. Because a friend of mine's got one, and he got all this brass, and it was dirty, like you do with secondhand brass. Washed it all, and basically everything had a crack right through it.
I've from the old man. He saved all his shells, and pretty much about 80% of them have a hairline, and they're all 303 that have been necked down. So hopefully I've got some stuff that's stamped 303-25. Hopefully that'll hold up. We'll just have to wait and see. So
I'll be able to give, if you get a neck size, I'll be able to give you a whole heap of 303 once fired.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bought some new brass from the shop in Ippy here, and I've got a neck down die that hopefully will eventuate, and I'll be able to do some reloading myself. So haven't quite got all that sorted out. I just picked up a new 2D3 last week, so I've been giving that a bit of a flogging last weekend, and I'll be taking that back out to Ripley this weekend as well. So with the daughter, have a bit of a crack at that.
Yep, I used to shoot out at Ripley, and then Will went south when they came after me.
Okay, I'm not too sure on history of stuff, but it's pretty much all my local range until the deadline in December, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm assuming you're talking about the old jab, but our pistol club said they're not going to do any of that. Which one is that? Is that the one down Browns Plains way?
Yeah, Hillcrest. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Because I'm going to swap over because I've just gone from a H. I'm looking at a Buckmark Contour as the first, and I need somewhere that's going to honour my membership after that date. So
about $400 a year, and what's good is they're open 7 days a week, so you just turn up and swipe your card and go in and stay as long as you want, and
I'm a gold member of the local, and I take my Ruger Precision down there 22 all the time, 3 days a week. So, it's going to be a shame to not be able to go down there. The guys down there are really great, but if the people who own the club are going to be a-holes about it all, I'm quite happy to drive down to Browns Plains a couple of times a week. So that's a different story. We're here to talk guns, eh?
Yeah. Oh, no, we're here to talk about anything you guys want to talk about. You guys choose the topic and we'll talk about it.
Cool.
And, unfortunately, I'm trying to go
here's a question for you. I did have a 308 Savage Impulse on order through Thievers, but unfortunately, even though I was told I was guaranteed one, they didn't eventuate. The other rifle I was looking at was a 308 in the Browning lever, BLR. Does anyone have any ideas on what they like to shoot? I've been told because of their double locking lugs that they're actually a little bit more accurate than other levers. But yeah, I'm sort of a newbie. Used to shoot a lot as a kid, but yeah, just getting back into it.
For hunting rifles, my main one is a 3006 Browning.
I've seen that.
Hell's Canyon. Yeah.
Yep.
That's an absolute tack driver. And a German Hainel Jaeger 308 is my backup.
Okay.
And that's just a bull terror. That's so accurate. And it has a Mauser action. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of the levers as a quick follow-up. But, you know, yeah, just getting back into it. It's all new to me again. So, once upon a time, I pulled the trigger and it just kept going. So,
yeah, well, not a lot of people knew. My first gun I used to use was an AR-15.
Yeah, okay.
That was it. Yeah, with 30-round mags. And
away you go, yeah.
Yeah, used to see a, well, in another country, you can't do it here, of course. A possum, he said, do a 30-round mag dump on a possum.
Mincemeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not over here. But yeah, I miss the old AKs and the ARs. And
so you an import from Kiwi land?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Been here almost 30 years now.
Okay. I've been offered Ugg boots from friends in New Zealand because apparently your feet don't stink if you wear possum skin Ugg boots. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've never, ever owned Ugg boots my entire life.
Oh, really? I've been told the possum skinned ones are legendary, mate. Your feet don't reek after a couple of days wearing them.
All right. So I grew up and it used to be -5 degrees and ice on construction sites, and never had an inkling to ever own Ugg boots ever.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Honestly, they're not really a big thing over there. When I was there, I didn't know anyone. Yeah, they're just
Oh, really?
It's been a big thing. Yeah.
Bridgie, harder over the ditch than here.
Hey.
Bridgie guys a bit harder over the ditch than they do here.
Oh, yeah. I had this out with a builder the other day about when I did my apprenticeship over there. Yeah, people that. Yeah,
I've been following the channel too, mate. I've just saw the French drain one's not coming up till later on tonight. I'm about to. We need to do some dry. What do they call them? Dry wells, French drains down here with our driveway with our Renaults. So I'll be looking at that when it comes up.
Well, you live not far from me. I can come over and give you some help.
Yeah, I'm just down at Ippy, mate. Yep. I see Gary all the time. Just popped down the other day and picked up some stuff at Brown's Plains. So.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, he's going good. I went down there this week. I better give you a hand. We can talk about that. It's easy.
Sweet.
French drains are the easiest things to do. They really are. And,
cool.
And they're cheap. But that'll be for tonight's video after this. And guys, remember, subscribe to the new channel. Links in the description. And watch the new video live tonight. So, pistols. What are you shooting for pistol wise, or what are you hoping to get?
Well, at the moment, the club has got I bought a 357 Marlin lever action because I wanted a 357 revolver. The club's got a Smith & Wesson that I don't mind shooting. I don't know what model at all. But the first buy will probably be a Buckmark Contour, just a 22 long rifle, and then wait the 12 months, and then I'll end up getting the 357. After that, 9mm wise, I'm looking into SIG. But I also like the PPQ. The wife wants a PPQ as her 22.
They're very good.
Yeah, well, she fired another club member's one there, under supervision, of course, before we got our license. And, she really liked the 22. And I figure, well, if we can get a kit where we do the, after the 12 months, we do the 9mm swap over, we'll do a 9mm 22 conversion. Yeah, I've seen them for sale. I don't know how readily available they are here in Australia. I've seen them on websites, but whether what's on websites actually available, I don't know. So,
you mean that their conversion kits like what SIG make and that for the 320? You can swap between 22 and 9mm.
Yeah, well, I was told that the PPQ you can get a conversion kit from the 9mm to 22. So if we went that way, we could go backwards. I don't know how true that is. Unfortunately, there's been so much BS told to us through different gun shops and shooting ranges, and just people here saying stuff. It's a bit hard. So yeah.
My 2 cents worth. I wouldn't waste your time. Because you got to get a PTA for it and go through all that stuff.
Yeah, because
it's class as another pistol. You might buy another pistol.
Okay,
that's the way I'd go, to be honest with you.
Because I've done. One of the guys had a 1911 6.0, and that fired okay. He had a 22 version, a little bit wobbly at the front, so the sights didn't always line up. Apparently, there's a bushing kit you can get for them. But the PPQ, I fired that in both 22 long rifle and 9mm, and yeah, both of them were sweet as, hey. But I just like the buck mark. It's a little bit front heavy, and I'm being picky. I've done the Ruger Mark IV and a Ruger Mark III, but the extra weight with the contour on the buck Mark III, I just found I could hold that on target a lot better than the lighter guns. So yeah.
Well,
I'm looking at jump as well down the line. So
what was that? Sorry.
I'm looking at doing competitions down the line as well, so I want something that's fairly accurate. Yeah.
Yep. Well, we're talking about your 357. I got the Ruger, was it the Ruger 357 revolver, GP 100, and they are fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen them pop up.
They're cheaper than I bought mine secondhand for $400.
Oh, sweet!
And the guy was a last-minute sale. He was down at the Pistol Club, and he got a job over in the mines at West Australia, and it was too hard to swap all his guns over there because they have such bad, even worse laws than everywhere else. And he just had to sell it. He just sell it that weekend. He wanted like 600. I said, mate, I'll go to the ATM now and give you $400. He goes, yeah, okay, sold.
Sweet. Yeah, I've seen a few good deals come through the Pistol Club. Just people looking to get out of stuff, quick, smart. So yeah, I always go through the second-hand books every week when I'm in there. Well, now that the H licenses with weapons licensing, if any buck marks, I'll go for a 22 straight off the bat just because it's cheaper. But yeah, I'm looking at the 357 just because I got the lever and I'm reloading for it. So
the 357 is good because you don't. I like the high cal. Got 44 magnums and everything. I like the high cal, but the to go to the 357, you don't need to do all the high cal shoots, so which is good.
Yeah. Well, they can't do them there at my local club. They can't do them there anyway. So I'm pretty much all locked into 357. So it's an indoor range. It's a retrofitted building. It's not like other buildings where I've seen where they go up to some very large calibers and even shotguns. So yeah,
we can shoot anything, high cal, whatever, down at our indoor club. It's fantastic, and the high cal contests are really good. A good bunch of guys, an absolute laugh we have.
That's what I heard. That's the one down at Hillcrest.
Yeah.
We'll have to meet up sometime, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, cool.
I'll come and build some drain. Come build some drains for you.
Not a problem because my back's pretty stuffed. So yeah, that'd be fair.
Yeah. Give your website a plug, man, before your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I do some aquaponics videos here on YouTube, so suss it out if you want. If you want to put a link in the description, that's fine. But yeah, otherwise, I'm just here for the pews, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, it's interesting stuff. It really is interesting, that's for sure. And we had another guy who's going to come on now. He's disappeared. So cool. Get back on, because I got no one else to come on.
We'll keep doing shit if you want for a little while. So I won't you know.
Yeah, the link is now. Just put it up in the chat. So guys, jump on. I'll talk to Rob until someone else comes on, and then we'll swap over. So the link's in there now. Please, guys, jump on and let's talk to you. I know our friend Sherry is going for a gun license. So, Sherry, if you want to get on and tell us about how you're going with your gun license and what you've been shopping for or window shopping until it comes through, jump on and talk to us as well.
Has anyone else in Queensland gone for their H recently? Can they let me know, how long their H has taken? I put mine in 2 weeks ago. A mate said his mum put hers in Cairns and she was told by weapons licensing 5 months. But I've heard other people locally say that's a load of BS and it's probably going to take closer to 8. So,
Yeah, I'm not too sure the wait times now. Mine, I did mine donkeys years ago, and it was, I was spewing over I think it was 18 or 19 weeks it took me.
Yeah,
But,
actually, a bit of a pointer I can give to listeners here in Queensland. I had a stop on my PTAs. My PTAs were taking 28 weeks. Oh, sorry, 28 days. Sorry. Vodka. 28 days. That basically what had happened was I rang up weapons licensing and I said, hey guys, they're taking 28 days. I've got already a number of 22s and a number of centerfires on my license. What's the go? I was polite to the guy. I was nice straight up to the whoever took the call. They put me through to weapons licensing. They were extremely nice to me. I was nice to them back. And within 2 hours, all my PTAs were cleared. Knocked down from 28 days straight away, put through to JRB at Precision out here at Blacksoil in Ipswich. All my PTAs were cleared. All it takes is just being polite to these guys. They're just desk monkeys, and you'll get through straight away. I've seen a lot of guys say that their PTAs have been put on hold and whatnot. If you're just polite to them, grease the wheels a little bit, ask them how their day is going, what they brought for lunch, that sort of crap. You're pretty much all guaranteed that they're going to look into your case and do something for you. So I ended up with 4 PTAs that were outstanding for 28 days, ended up being cleared within 24 hours. So just a bit of pointer for you guys in Queensland, if it helps any. So just be polite.
Yeah, that's what I reckon too. Just play the game and be polite and nice to them.
I've seen, sorry to interrupt, mate, but I've just seen other guys who call them up and abuse them straight away, and all of a sudden it takes another 30 days for stuff to come through. These guys are stuck behind a desk. Their life is shit. At least be nice to them, Yeah,
well, I think a lot of them are working from home now, so they're kicking back, playing video games, waiting for a phone call. I guess
exactly.
That's what I'd be doing. Well, I actually had it was the Adler, which was the worst gun I ever owned in my life. The Adler lever action, it was shocking. Never, and all the years it never got a full magazine through it, and had been fixed about 3 times.
I've got a mate who bought one recently, but he hasn't told me how it's running.
Yeah.
I might have to hook it.
With the levers, with the lever shotguns, if it's not a Sharper that you pay through the nose, I'd just go a straight pull.
Yeah. Well, I ended up getting
half decent straight pull too.
I got an SHS off Gary secondhand with the extended tube mag.
Good.
Haven't had a real good chance to put it in the field yet, but we're going to take it out to Ripley soon, just to put it on their test sheet. Not doing skeet or anything like that, but everyone I've spoken to who's had an SHS straight pull, they've just swarmed by them. They just say, throw them in the mud, kick them around. They just keep firing round after round. So I've heard other things about the Adlers that I won't talk about here because it'll piss a few people off. So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If people get offended, that's their problem.
Yeah, fuck them. See, I come from a PG YouTube channel, mate. It's all new to me.
Yeah, well, I'm struggling with my new YouTube channel trying to be G-rated.
Yeah, I understand. I understand how it works, mate. I've got a bit of a shout out actually to a fellow Queensland YouTuber called Hoocho. If any of you guys are into hydroponics, I took him out for his first shoot. Went up and did a bit of a video collaboration with him, and I took him out and we had the Ruger Precision 22 long rifle, and the guy just fell in love with it straight away. He doesn't understand why he hasn't got into shooting earlier. So I think I got another one into the team. So I'm going to head up there in a couple of weeks' time in Gympie. Take up the I thought I'd take up the Savage 22 AR and see what he thinks about that. Well, it's a 40-acre property, so you can't take too much up there. 22 long rifle with quiets is about it. So
that's awesome. Well, that's good. As long as people are getting other people into shooting, that's the main thing. That's the way to go.
Cool.
Yes.
Have you
Well,
got something else, mate? I should probably let you go. I feel like I've taken up a lot of your time, hey?
No, you're good. We just got 2 more people. We've got Bushranger and Acme Firearms. So we will we'll get these guys up and running. So we'll talk. Send us a message on Instagram, probably the easiest, on either account, and we'll talk.
Cheers,
and,
mate. Well,
I'll probably see you after this anyway in the other channel's video that's going live.
well, cool. Sorry for gibbering on, and hope you all enjoy them.
Good.
Cheers, folks.
Cool. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. See ya.
See ya.
Bye. And Bushranger is coming up now, but I will just quickly go through some of these. Oh, man, so many comments tonight. You guys are awesome, but it's hard to look at the comments and talk to the guests as well. Jeez, this is so hard. Oh, here we go, Dex. Now you'll be starting a cooking channel soon, Aaron. I can't cook for the life of me. I've got to get myself a wife to do the cooking. I just I live on frozen meals. That's about it for me, Dex. I can't cook it at all. I'm the world's worst cook. Okay, so we will bring Bushranger in. G'day, Bushranger. How are you? Are you there? Bushranger.
Yeah, I'm just having some issues. Not sure if you can hear me.
Got you now. Are you good?
Alright. No.
I can hear you. Oh, Bushranger's gone. We will move over. Is Acme Firearms ready to come on? All I see is a picture there, and we got Acme. Bushranger, jump back on again. I'll talk to Acme, and we'll talk to you afterwards. G'day, Acme. How are you?
G'day, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Plodding along.
We've spoken in the past, but I've never been able to put a name to the face.
We have. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. So I thought I'd just come on and say hello. That's basically it.
Oh, yeah, sweet. But tell everyone about you, about your business and that. Give yourself a plug.
All right. Well, we're located in Langwarrin, or sunny Langwarrin, down Melbourne way. Basically, I'm a manufacturer. I do a bit of what do we call it? I do a little bit of boutique manufacturing, but I don't do any gunsmithing as such. It's mainly mass production. We've got CNC mills, lathes, got some pretty fancy gear out the back here on a rural property. We're fortunate that we have 3-phase power here, so we've got a fair bit of grunt with the machines. Everything's pretty much boutique what we do. Over the last 9 years, we've been concentrating on manufacturing stuff that we can't import into the country, which has worked out really well with the lockdowns and everything here, and also the limitations on importation into Australia at the moment, especially with the freight. So we've been able to help out quite a few people with their AR-15s, professional shooters, stuff like that. They would normally have to wait a few months to get it out of the States, but at the moment things are really slow. Like we're talking 6 months to get stuff out of the States at the moment. So the guys that run the helicopters and stuff, if their gear breaks down, they want the replacement parts pretty fast. So we've been able to help them out quite well. So that's been pretty good. That's been a good business decision that we made years and years ago. So yeah, that's the only upside we've had so far with the lockdown, apart from the 170 or 180 days. I can't remember that we've been shut down. We haven't been able to trade.
And you were, do you still make your CZ magazines?
Yeah, we make the Rimfire 22 mags. They're called Ideal Small Arms.
They're awesome. We pumped, I think, on a video years ago. We pumped like 500-600 rounds through one magazine.
That's good.
And it's still, kicked along well.
Yeah, they're made out of a PA6 plastic. It's quite tough, very malleable. we made the mags a little bit oversized, so they fit into 19 different versions now. So they'll go into the complete CZ range. They'll do the Norinkos. There's quite a few others that they do. I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment.
Well, mine works well through the Lithgow and everything.
Yeah, the Lithgow, they fit. The Lithgow is a bit of a funny one. We've had a lot of trouble with the Lithgows over the years. Lithgow's great rifle, it's really, really good. But we had some compatibility issues relatively early on. So we designed the magazines to fit into the Brunos and the CZs, and we're able to get that done in like a week, 2 weeks. We got the development done within weeks. But then somebody brought a Lithgow over and said, can you get them to fit into this? And 3 months later, we got them to work in the Lithgow. And then we had all these other problems a bit later on. So it's what you think is easy sometimes a lot harder than what you really think. So it's been a bit of a learning curve in that regard. But yeah, it's fun. We've sold. Oh, I don't know. We've probably sold. We're getting close to 6,000 magazines in Australia since 2017. So that's awesome. 4 years, 5 years.
So where can people buy them from? Do they buy them
any gun shop? Any gun shop. We've got a distribution system throughout Australia, so we sell them into pretty much all the gun shops. Or you go to our website at Acme Firearms, and you just order online. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah.
So can you talk about the rifle that you were developing that we talked about?
The Arashila?
Quite a bit,
The Arashila? Yeah.
We talked about it for a couple of years now, you and me.
Yeah. That's a black hole of money that we've been pumping into that.
Anything firearms is a black hole of money.
Yeah, but the challenge is getting it approved, and it's one of those things where you present the firearm, it gets classified. We actually choose the classification, so we might make it a category B for argument's sake, regardless of what it looks like. We base it on action, on whether it's a bolt action or a lever action or whatever it is, and so we use the standard, category A or category B long arm, whatever it may be, and then we'll register it as that, and then a template gets created, and then the police then decide they want to get photos after you've registered a few. They want to see photos of what they've been registering, and then consequently the appearance thing kicks in, and they might get a little bit upset because they look too militaristic, and then they'll reclassify them into something else. Who knows what that could be? So it becomes a high risk sort of a business. I've probably put, I don't know, 150,000 into it so far. I've got 9 prototypes. Been trying to get to the range down at Middle River here in Melbourne to have a bit of a shoot. I was going to go this Monday, but got held up. Had a deceased estate that I had to look after and get rid of some guns for them. So I got held up with that. So I'm looking forward to either going out on Friday or on Monday coming to go to Middle River. I might take 3 or 4 with me down there and have a bit of a blat, see how they go. So that'll be the first live shooting that I've done with them. Basically for 18 months, just been stopped.
If you want, send us a video and I'll put it up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. We video everything we do on the range. The good, the bad, and some of the really ugly stuff. So you will run the video and it might go for 2 hours and it's got everything on there. We mainly do it because I can pick stuff up on the video that I might not be able to visually see. Especially when we slow the video down and we see how shells eject and stuff like that. You can get a bit of an idea what actually happened. So it really helps with diagnosis and stuff. We once went to the range many years ago, and we took some ARs down there, and because that's something we wanted to do. and we were running. So we took some ARs down there. I think we had quite a few, and everything we did didn't work. So after 15 minutes, that was it. We're done. Like there was nothing else to do. So we takes like an hour and 15 minutes to get to the range, hour and 15 to get back to the workshop. And you think you take everything that you need at the range to sort out your problems. And we're swinging with the hands up in the air going, oh, well, that was a bit of a waste. What are we going to do now? So we had this little break open 22, and we're shooting at little coins that we're throwing out on the range. And the pair of us, because I'd taken another dealer with us, and the pair of us are on this range that we booked privately for ourselves. And we've just got a break open 22 plinking away at coins for about an hour and a half. It wasn't bad, actually. It was a pretty good day. It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
But didn't achieve anything in regards to testing the guns or anything. Everything we tried, nothing worked. It was an absolute disaster. But the upside is that I know probably 20 or 30 different ways of making an AR-15 that won't work. And we've got it nailed down to where we can actually make something that works now. So it's good.
Oh, that's good. I know we talked about this a while ago now. Your Arashila making it as basically like a barrel action, like Howard sells their guns, barrel action, and you can recommend what furniture to put on or sell the furniture as an after market thing. So there is no appearance laws because it's a barrel action. It just looks like a barrel and an action.
You can make like a chassis. So imagine like a Holden car, and you're just driving around in the chassis. So you got the motor, the frame, some seats and stuff. But you're not allowed to have a sports car looking car. You can't have it black. So you can then put the panels on that you want to make it look.
Customize it how you want it.
Yeah, more pedestrian looking. More endearing.
So I always thought that'd be a good idea because it's cheaper to buy the gun, cheaper to buy because you haven't got all the frilly parts on it. You can't get reclassified because it doesn't look like anything.
You can actually.
You can? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there goes that theory, but probably less likely. We've got to admit, if it's got the AR-15 furniture on it.
We wanted to take it two ways. We're going to build something that was going to be an exact replica of an AR-15. Right? So that was one approach, and the other way, just make it look like a brick, like a house brick. Make it the ugliest looking thing, square. All these hard corners on it, and it was just going to be horrendous. And we found that regardless of which way we went, we really needed a chassis to build off. So we thought, well, maybe get the chassis, and then you can then put different panels on the outside to make it look less offensive. Make it look and any color you want. And so if they don't like the look of one particular one, you could probably take those panels off and put different panels on. And so then the process was, well, we'll just make the gun as a chassis, and then you'll just screw on your different outside panels to make it look any way you want. So we thought we'd try that. So that's been going on for a bit now as well. Varying degrees of success. But every part you make, every time you want to bolt something on, it just adds to the cost. So it becomes quite expensive if you're not careful in what you're doing.
Yeah, that's why I always thought just a barrel action, just flog them off real cheap. Then it's up to the people they can spend as much money as they want after that.
And the upsell as well. So if you had three different chassis or one chassis with 3 or 4 different types of looks, so you've got like a wooden exterior, and then you've got a plastic exterior, and then you've got a metal, and then you've got a black hideous that the government doesn't like, that type of exterior. So you can have all these different exteriors on. But I think the reclassifications, the way they work, I don't want to give too much away, but it can have some negative impacts. It really can. I mean, they can pretty much shut your business down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If it's not in the public interest, so or the government's interest or the national interest even. So if you're proactively trying to defeat the government in the way you manufacture, they'll take that as a challenge, I suppose, to their authority, and you can potentially get shut down because it's not in the spirit of the law. So we always do everything within the spirit of the law. We don't try to do it in the spirit of the law. We actually do it to the spirit of the law. So that's why the development takes so long.
What is the spirit of the law? Because they bleat on about this. What is it?
Well, it's whatever they say it is.
Exactly.
Whatever they say it is. And I always say yes. That's exactly what it is.
You must comply.
No, you should comply. There's comply if you want to proceed, and if you choose not to comply, well, then there are consequences. So, as a firearm dealer, I'm actually gagged in what I can say, because of the fit and proper person. So I always support Victoria Police in all their actions and everything they do. And I never complain about any of their actions. But I will complain about what New South Wales Police do, and the Northern Territory, and Queensland, and South Australia, and Tasmania, and any of the police actions they take there that I don't agree with. I will always complain about that and say something about it. But I will never, ever say anything negative about the police actions that take place in Victoria, because it's just not in my interest.
Yeah. In the day, you got to put food on the table for your family.
Yeah. And there's plenty of other people that complain.
Yeah, there's a lot of that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Some of these companies do want to say, I know for a fact, they want to say something, but they can be shut down instantly. About wholesalers, let's say, for example, they would like to say something, but they'd get. Sorry, I'm just banning all these porn sites all in the comment section. They want to say something, but they've said to me that they just can't because they'll be jumped all over and a multi-million business gone overnight.
They'll shut you down.
Yeah,
they'll shut you down. Particularly with the interest test. So if it's not in the public interest, or not in the government's interest or the national interest, they'll shut you down. And exactly. They don't need to find a lot to shut you down. I mean, me appearing on this program here can be construed as I'm supporting you guys and agree with everything you guys say, which is not the case. I don't agree with everything that's said on here. I don't agree with a lot of the comments that are posted here. But what I like about this site is that pretty much everybody gets a say, and they can say what they like. Exactly. And if trolls come along and want to play, they get played as well. So that's fine. I'm all for free speech. I love it. Exactly. I really do.
Exactly. So before we go, is the Arashila coming to market one day?
Well, like I said, I've got nine ready to go. So I know I can sell 9. But will they be reclassified, or I don't know. I don't know. This is the trouble. People say, look, will the manufacturer go in to bat for me if it gets reclassified? And the answer is no.
No, they won't.
And the reason the answer is no is that the reclassification affects the permit holders. So the permit holders that apply for the permit are the ones that have to fight it in court. And I can't be called to court because they're not fighting with me, the manufacturer. They're fighting with the permit holder when it gets reclassified. So the permit holder might, have a license for category B, the firearm comes out as a category B. The thing gets reclassified to D. The police send you a letter. They say, listen, you're going to have to hand the thing in. You've got 28 days, whatever the deal is. And then if you don't like that decision, it's for you to take, for argument's sake, in Victoria, it's you to take the Victoria Police to VCAT to get the thing heard, you know. And people don't want to fight those decisions because it costs a lot of money. Now, there is a way I can support people, but it's not for me to say it publicly because I agree with everything Victoria Police does. I never complain. They're a great outfit. They're the best police force in all of Australia. So thumbs up all round. That's really good. I would back my product. I would back my product by supporting people that have issue with classifications and stuff.
Exactly.
I've put away a fair amount of money for legal disputes. I know we need to do that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. You know,
That's awesome.
But I would never go to court as a somebody to dispute a decision by Victoria Police. But I could be there as an expert witness and discussing the product and giving a point of view.
Exactly.
So that's probably something I could say.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're going to have to end it there. I've got 3 more people. I've got Bushranger, Black Rifle, and Travis.
Fantastic.
Before the show ends. Thank you so much, Acme, for coming on. I really do appreciate it. And it's lovely to talk to you again. And
good fun.
We'll be in contact. In fact,
Thanks,
might do a whole, when things start to kick off, we might do a whole show, just have you on here.
We could do that. That'd be fun. Show you around.
And if they ever let me into Melbourne on my other channel, I'll come down and we can do some CNC stuff on the building channel.
Why not? Be fun.
Yeah, we'll
Thanks,
be.
mate.
We'll be. Cool. Take care and talk very soon.
Cheerio.
Catch ya. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Bushranger. We'll get you on again. Then Black Rifle, and we just lost the third one. So Bushranger, National Shooting Council. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good. Sorry, had some technical difficulties before. Now,
No, you're right.
Before I say anything else, are you able to unblock people that you've blocked?
I don't know from here. I have to go through the thousands of comments.
Okay, because there was one guy that you blocked along with the webcam thing. His name was Probing Uranus. That's just a joke name. Yeah, he came up on the chat in Streamlabs. It says that it says that he was blocked just before the webcams one was.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe it switched over and accidentally did him. Yes, I can. Probing. I'm so sorry. I will. Yeah, after this, I can go into the settings and find you. So sorry. It must have switched. No, because they go up so fast. I was trying to get all those porn sites blocked.
Yeah. But,
Probing can also die. Sorry. We will fix that.
And apart from that, I just was going to say for Victorian pistol shooters, for those looking to get their pistol license, I was talking to someone. I haven't managed to ring the club to confirm, but I was told that Caliber Sports Incorporated in Broadford does not discriminate. So you may be able to get your shoots in there or become a member. However, I would give them a call or send them an email just to double check with that.
You're frozen up. Is that you or me? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, all good now. Yeah.
Where did I stop talking?
You can get your shoots in at the club.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. G'day to Southern Star Review and TC Fan.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't do a roll call tonight. I might do one before we leave if we get time, because I got that video on the other channel coming up in half an hour that I want all you guys to switch over to the other channel after this and watch the building video on the gun shed.
G'day, Nick. Oh, Lights Out Hunting's got a pretty funny pun there. He says that you'll be unblocking Uranus afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I just looked up in the settings and I can't find that I actually blocked anyone. So I blocked all those porn sites. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I will. Yeah, I'll definitely find out and unblock them because they're not meant to do that.
I can screenshot it if you want.
Yeah, send it through Instagram.
I don't have Instagram. I can email it to you though.
Yeah, sweet. But so shooting. What have you been out shooting lately?
No, I live in Victoria. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so no.
I'm sure. Yeah. It's been a very hard time. But I just wanted to let the Victorian shooters know that about the club, and that was really the main thing. I'll get down to the club. Oh no, maybe not even this weekend because I'll be working. But I mean, not working because I'm not allowed to. I'll be too busy to be able to make it down there, but I'll get there eventually.
Yep.
JR might just have to win the competition though.
That sounds good. So what are you going to shoot? Pistols?
Yeah, definitely. I've got my rifles. I want to sight them in. Haven't gone out and done that yet, just because cash is a bit low. But once I've got some more income coming in, I'll be sure to do that.
So you're not working? I take it you've been discriminated against?
I have been discriminated against. I am not working legally. I'll say that much.
That's all good.
Yeah. But so because I'm unvaccinated, I've essentially been cast out like a leper. Yeah. It is what it is.
That bullshit won't last for too much longer, I don't think.
Hopefully not. I want to follow up on the. I heard, and so far this is just rumor. I can't confirm this, but I heard that the Governor General said that she is unable to do anything because apparently Australia's been taken over by a foreign power, and her hands are tied. I need to confirm that. At this point, I'm going to consider it a conspiracy theory, but I will look into it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. So guns. What pistols are you going to shoot?
Sorry, a bit off track there.
You're right.
I like the CZs. That's mostly what I shoot.
Shadow?
Yeah, I'd like to buy a Shadow, or Shadow 2, preferably. But because I'm going to be leaving my current club, just because they're SSAA, I'll have to see what this new club has if they indeed don't discriminate. And I'll shoot whatever they have until I can get the money together. And I'll get a Shadow 2 or I'll get a revolver in 357.
Yep, we talked about that with Rob. The revolvers, the GP 100, for me is so accurate and it's way cheaper than a Smith & Wesson.
Yeah.
Well, I was on to someone this week about the Shadows, and a 6 Hour P226 is actually about the same price. So I'd go the SIG personally. If that is true, I haven't looked it up.
I haven't held any SIGs before, so I'd have to give it a try. I do like a metal feel to a firearm. I'm not a big fan of the plastics.
Well, the SIG 226 is all metal. That's what the Navy SEALs used to use.
Okay. And, is it hammerless or does it have a hammer?
No, hammer. Yeah.
Hammer. Okay.
Yeah.
All
it's
right.
basically I know I'm going to get crucified for saying this. It's basically the Special Forces version of a CZ.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll
So the one I got is what the Special Force, what the Navy SEALs use, and it's all coated to take salt water and everything. All the inner workings are all coated to take salt water, and the thing is unbelievable. In fact, it was the only my old safe that used to rust everything. It was the only gun that used to never rust.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good quality. Did you ever make any insurance claims on the rust, or is that not something you're able to do?
No. I cleaned it all up and I moved the safe. I bought a bank vault instead. Yeah, and TC fans, hang on. SEALs use Glock 19 now. Yes, they did. Before that, they used the P226 tactical version, like what I've got. But yeah, they did switch to Glock 19 about 2 years ago, I think it was. I could be wrong, but a couple of years ago they switched, unfortunately. I don't know why, but the 226, and I've used a lot of Glocks in my time, and the SIG just shits all over the Glocks.
I just want to talk to Southern Star Review quickly, or just comment to him. I don't want to talk about it on here, but just because this is Aaron's stream. But if you want to ask any questions, send me an email, bushrangers@protonmail.com.
Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, and yes, no, that's good. Well, I hate to cut you off short, but
no, that's fine.
More people, and we only got about 10 minutes to go.
No worries. Thanks for having me on. And
you're welcome. So good to talk to you again. You're a regular on these shows, so it's good.
Definitely.
It's awesome.
Yeah, take care. Take care of
yourself, mate. You too, and I'll talk to you very soon.
Will do.
Thanks later. Okay, so Black Rifle, you're about to come up, and then Travis, and that will probably take us through to the end of the night. So, Black Rifle, good evening, Mr. Rifle.
Good evening to you, sir. How you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yep, hear you good, yep.
All right,
where are you from?
United States. I'm in a leftist state, so I can't say I'm in America technically. So
are you in
2 a.m. here, so I'm sorry. I'm kind of don't know.
You're right.
I usually have a better setup than this, but you know how it is.
So whereabouts did you say you're in Alaska?
I'm Washington State. So
yeah.
It's kind of like New Zealand with the weather and these climate change fanatics. So it's kind of the same type of mentality.
When I left New Zealand before it went that bad. So yeah, it wasn't like that when I lived there, but it is now. That's awesome. So Black Rifle TV, tell us what you're doing.
My YouTube channel, by the way.
Yes. Definitely sign up and subscribe to your channel. So I
appreciate
think I
that. Thank
you out there.
Thank you.
Now give yourself a plug.
It's been pretty, I guess, not so bad here. Obviously, we have the Joe Biden, Mr. 85 or 81 million votes, the most popular president in history. I mean, it's just the guy is just stepping over his dick. I mean, it's just embarrassing to watch this. It's just, and we had the, I believe if you were talking about the Wisconsin Kenosha kid, how he was acquitted, which was, I don't know, man, it was close. I didn't think he was going to get acquitted, to be honest with you. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was hoping like hell he would, but I was surprised they didn't try to hang one thing on it.
They had a bunch of women on that jury.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they must be, right-wing pro-gun MILFs for that. That's for sure.
I'm glad he was acquitted, but man, it's crazy. He shouldn't have even been charged. I mean, it's just crazy.
No. Apparently, a video I watched today, he was charged before an investigation, which is highly illegal.
Yeah, and of course, I don't know if you saw what happened in Wisconsin. Again, the black guy who ran all those people over. I think it's 6 people dead now, 45 injured. Last I saw.
Jeez, no, I didn't. Our media is so left wing; they would never show that. I've got to actually. I haven't had time.
It's the same here.
Look it all up.
It's the same here. There's no media coverage on any of that now. It's all buried.
Yeah,
so,
really.
Yeah, it's all buried. There's no coverage on CNN or any of these news media sites. They've all buried it. They're back to January 6th and Russia. So it's they're still beating on that. You know, the mostly peaceful protests on the Capitol. They got their Nancy Pelosi Politburo investigating everyone. So that's what they were obsessing about today, because they subpoenaed Alex Jones apparently. So.
Jeez. Yeah, I was hoping someone from America would get on tonight and just talk about what is the general sentiment about Rittenhouse over there.
He's innocent. I mean, nobody, like, the problem is, like, the media has been ginning up this whole thing. Like, people are protesting. Oh, there's riots. There's, everybody's mad at this. It's all the media. Nobody cares. Everybody knows this guy was innocent. This guy who went and killed 6 people in Wisconsin, I blame the media. They ginned him up to do that. That's the media's fault. That's why he went and did that. I mean, normal people, they know this guy defended himself. It's just,
who gives a
man,
fuck
the
about
is
it?
Crazy.
Who gives a fuck about a pedophile wife beater and a burglar getting shot? As far as I'm concerned,
I don't know if you will.
If you support against, if you're against Rittenhouse, man, to me, you must approve of pedophiles roaming the streets, because nothing wrong with that. What he did.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I don't think he should have been there. I don't think it was a good idea. I know some people may not like me saying that, but I mean, it just wasn't a winnable strategy, winnable lead. I just don't think he should have been there. I mean, I think he had good intentions, but it's obvious that it didn't work out. So, his life's ruined. I mean, he got acquitted. I mean,
I don't think he never has to find a job if he plays his cards right.
He's not going to be a police officer, that's for sure. They're not going to hire him. So.
No, but he could do the media circus and make more money than what you and me would in our entire life.
Yeah, it's they're still calling him Mr. Joe Biden is still calling him a white supremacist to this day. So,
jeez,
crazy.
What is it like? Yeah, what's the sentiment over there with Biden? The majority of people. That came out this week that he was the new rating. He's the lowest in history. Is that true?
Oh yeah. I mean, it really depends on where you are. I mean, if you're out like in the middle class, if you're like in the middle of America, I think absolutely. 81 million votes for this guy, and it's just the fact that he's already caving in 8 months into his presidency. I mean, it's just crazy. But I think it's absolutely accurate. I mean, obviously, I think it's biased because if you ask the Team Democrat, they're going to support their guy no matter what, no matter how big of a failure he is. They're going to support him. But if you ask, independent-minded people, they're going to say, I'm paying $10 when I go to a McDonald's, I'm paying $10 to fill up my gas tank. Borders are wide open. You don't know who's coming across. I mean, it's just 8 months into this is just 8 months into this guy's presidency, and he's already caving in. I mean, it's just crazy. It hasn't even been a year yet. What's it going to be like for 3 years from now? I mean, it's just
exactly. Well, we're going to look at doing a Carl Rittenhouse when Jason comes back next week. A special on here and talk about a lot of the trial on that. So you're welcome to come on and tell us the sentiment in that with that. But how much is it per gallon over there for fuel?
For milk or gasoline?
Gas.
Oh, for petrol. I guess as petrol you guys called it. Well, I'm in a leftist state, so I mean I can't really I think California, I think it was almost $7. Here it's probably about $4.50, almost $5. So I don't know. I mean, I can't really speak for all of America. It just depends on really where you're at. But
I think
just get an electric car, right?
Not in Australia, you won't be. You're one of the only countries in the world that actually tax you extra for having an electric car. And even Elon Musk has come out and said they'll never work in Australia because we charge too much for our power. People can't afford to plug your electric cars into the wall here. Our power's horrendous.
What's the same in California? It's the same in California because that's what they want to mandate in California, and they're already having brownouts and blackouts. What are they going to do when everybody plugs their car into the grid? I mean, it's going to be even crazier, but it's just...
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know, man. It's a religion, so
yeah, we're in for some fun times in the next 10 years, I reckon. But
yeah, but I don't know. I don't see this going. Obviously, like the midterms is in like 2022. I know everyone's saying, "Oh, the Republicans are going to have such a great year." I just like, man, I wouldn't count on that because it's just, obviously, Afghanistan. Nobody's talking about that anymore. Nobody remembers that. The American mind is just so 30 seconds. And after 30 seconds, they forget everything. So it's just, I don't know, man.
Jeez, it'd be good to do a whole show with a few Americans on there, including yourself, and we just all talk about what's coming up for guns and everything. Because a lot of Australians just don't understand about America. They don't understand about your self-defense. They don't understand about your rights. Because we have nothing, no rights that you have. We don't have any of that stuff.
I heard you have a bill of don'ts.
Yeah, bill of don'ts. That's what we have. Yeah, don't do anything, basically. Yeah. So.
Well, I think I would probably blame. I don't know if I necessarily blame Australian citizens 100% for that, because I think I'd blame just the media. That nobody's teaching you guys anything about that. It's just you're constantly bombarded with
the media and the government. They vilify anyone with guns, and it's a whole big melting pot over here. But we're back to the petrol. We would love your gas prices over here, because it's about close to 4 litres per gallon, and we're paying almost $1.91 today for petrol per litre.
Wow,
so we would love
crazy.
US gas prices over here.
I wish we could have Trump gas prices. That's what I'm wishing for.
We would love to have Californian gun laws over here, because they're way better.
I don't know about that. That state's pretty fucked up. So I don't know about that.
Way better than ours.
Yeah, I agree. They can have semi-automatic rifles and handguns, so and concealed carry depending on what county you live in. So I can see why you would say that. So
we have not.
Yeah,
no semi-autos, no nothing bigger than 10 rounds, no concealed carry, no self-defense. Everything you have, we can't have, basically.
So I guess it's just do the opposite of what America's doing, I guess.
Oh yeah, yes, it's like looking into a black mirror, basically. Yeah.
We still have. I don't know if you heard about this, the Ahmaud Arbery trial. I guess. What are your thoughts on that?
Is that the black kid that shot the teacher and all those other students?
That's the jogger. That's who we all refer to as the jogger. He was in Georgia.
Never heard anything over here about it.
Yeah, remember, you don't know, like LeBron James, he posted a tweet saying you can't go for a damn jog. Yeah. It's apparently got a trial going on, and I think it's gone to the jury. So that's another trial. I think Rittenhouse, I was getting a lot of coverage, but this was also going on. So
no, we've heard nothing.
I don't know. I just
if you didn't watch independent stuff on YouTube, you wouldn't know about Rittenhouse over here. They just basically, after he was made innocent, our media just vilified him and carried on like lefties. But day to day, you wouldn't know about it if you watch TV over here.
It's the same here, I think, to a certain, unless you're watching. Well, I don't 100% like Fox. Fox is kind of establishment media too, but I think if you watch like MSNBC is probably the worst out of all of them, because they got all the race baiters on there just saying all their anti-white hatred. I mean, let's just be honest. These people just hate white people. That's just honest. I don't even think that's even a conspiracy anymore. I mean, they find these anti-white guests who just spew this, constant, white supremacist, white demon, all this other crazy stuff. And it's just.
Yeah, we have that here as well.
Everybody asks you, how do these networks stay, how do they survive? They get like no viewers. Well, it's because they want them there. Comcast, AT&T, they pour money into this. They like these networks. So it's propaganda, pure and simple.
Well, I hate to cut you off. We're going to have a quick word to Travis, and then we've got to go because we've got the other channel about to kick off a live.
No, I appreciate you bringing me on, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Please contact me through Instagram, and we'll talk. I've
Sure.
been trying to find your channel while we've been talking, but I can't find your channel.
Sure, I'll message you. So I appreciate you bringing it on. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you're welcome. Take care. Talk real soon.
Yes,
Catch you
sir.
later.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye bye. Travis, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Sorry about the delay. We're running pretty
Oh,
tight
it's all
here.
good.
Yeah, everyone seems to come in at the end of it. Yeah. So, give us a rundown. What do you shoot? Where are you? And
I'm up here in Queensland. I go to like the Ripley range. I shoot.
you're local.
Yeah, I shoot a good old 303. Couple of
Nice.
22s. Got the 308 from Lithgow in the Woomera with a
Nice.
Zero Tech scope.
Nice. Aussie scope, Aussie rifle.
Yeah, well, that's what I was after, a good Aussie build, but support the Australian market.
Yeah.
And also looking at, which I know is going to be a bit expensive, getting a M1 Garand, but try and convert it to Category B, which might be a bit difficult.
Yep. Jeez. No. Yeah, that will be quite difficult. Very expensive.
Yeah, I've seen a few YouTube videos where they can swap around the gas ports to make it a single shot, but I don't know how that would go here with our silly laws. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it will be pushing it, to be honest with you. I definitely think they'll be pushing it. That's for sure. And yeah, they'll come up with some reason why you can't. Like, I think they have laws where once it's a Cat D, it's always a Cat D. So, yeah. They won't like it, but it'll be awesome, though.
Yeah.
Basically like a straight pull M1 Garand. I've shot
Yeah,
the original.
well,
I've shot a few of them overseas. They're so nice to shoot. Nostalgia, great. My grandfather used to shoot one in World War II that he got from another US troop. So yeah, he loved it.
Yeah, that's what actually got me into firearms, because my dad's ex-Navy. My whole family's been in the Defence Force. When I was a kid, used to go down to Gilgandra, go out shooting pests on farms with my uncle. So want to try and get my kids into it. So
excellent. How old are your kids? They're like guns and that?
Yeah, they're at a pretty young age at the moment. They're a little bit too young to be taken out. One's 5 and the other one's 2. So
they'll get into it later on down the track.
Yeah, well, the 5-year-old thinks it's the best thing in the world and tells all his friends, and I'm like, no, don't tell them, because we'll have Mr. Policeman around the front door knocking.
Exactly. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. Well, nothing wrong with that. As far as I'm concerned, nothing wrong with gun safety around kids and teaching the right way. And if they ever see a gun anywhere in society, they know what to do. They probably know what to do more than what anyone else does. So
he's now not flagging people with his plastic Nerf gun now, so I think it's starting to sink in.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So what else do you shoot? Do you shoot pistols at all?
No, I'm looking at getting into pistols, but at the moment I'm just happy just to shoot anything, really, whenever I get time.
Oh, that's good.
Because if I do get my H class, I'm sort of thinking of getting an old Webley snub-nose 38.
Can't have them. Too short. So you'll never get that on your H license.
Yeah, because we used to have one in the family, then it got stolen. So
yeah. Well, that's a collector's gun, and you can't shoot collectors. It's got to be minimum 4 inches. The snub nose is like a 2-inch long pistol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry to burst your bubble, but yeah.
That's all right.
Laws.
Yeah, well, Yeah. Because
But you can go to a 6-inch. I think you can have 4. I think you can have a 4-inch. 100 and something mils you can have, which is just over 4 inches, I think. Really
yeah,
weird.
so I wouldn't mind getting a Colt 1911 in 45.
Yeah, I got a.
I think I might have trouble with that one.
No, you can get that any day of the week if you got the money. Colt is expensive, but 1911 to 45. I own one. That's so much fun. You'll love it.
Yeah.
No, they are good. You'll really like it. But I hate to be a pain in the ass, but I'm gonna have to wrap this up because the other video is about to come live, and we've been well over an hour and 41 minutes.
That's all right. I'll be watching that too. So
sweet. Thank you so much for coming on, Travis. We really do appreciate it. It was very nice talking to you. And we're going to do this again in a couple of weeks, so please come back on again.
Oh, I will.
It'll be good.
All right.
Well, you
have a good one.
Take care. You too.
Yeah, you too.
Soon.
Okay. Bye.
See ya. Catch ya. So it's been a great night, guys. A fun night. I love talking to you guys. All the people that have supported the channel for all these years. It's been 10 years now, so it's been great. Love talking to you guys. This is what this whole channel is now about meeting and greeting and just talking to you guys about stuff every week. This is definitely the highlight of my week, that's for sure. So tonight, here we go. We're going to I'll see if we can bring this up. Get over, and I'm going to teach you how to build some drainage systems on your property. So it's going to start in about 2 minutes time. So jump online, the link's in the description, and have a look at my new video and subscribe to my new channel because I need some more subscribers. So in 3 minutes time or 2 minutes time, this video is going live, and I'll talk to you in the comments live about building a French drain. I know it sounds a bit boring, but you'll love the drone footage in this, trust me. But please just head over it, subscribe, and show me a bit of love and boost my numbers up on the second channel. And the next video on the second channel is we're going to start building the slab and building the actual gun shed. So thank you so much for being here tonight. It is awesome to see you guys, and it's just been fantastic. Love talking to you. So we will see you next week, and have a good and safe weekend. Hope you get out shooting, and a good safe week, of course. And we'll see you in 7 days' time. And I promise Jason will be back. So we'll talk to you then. Good night.